Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. Okay, what does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? Okay. Not this one. This one is not it. Wait. Alright, that's what it is. Side message. This is main or side message. And where? Current. Present moment. And not. Nope. Okay. No. Environment. Wait, this is main or side? Side. This main or side? Wait, main or side? Side. Not it. This is leave it. Okay. Alright, so Aquarius, these down here are your side messages, but we're not going to get into that until after the main spread. That being said, you have Ace of Air, Queen of Water, the Maiden, Ten of Earth, Three of Air, Faith, Heaven and Earth, and Love. I don't know. I'm starting to sense a theme when it's coming to the air signs. Like all of y'all are coming into your own in some way, shape, or form. But for you, Aquarius, the energy that you're currently moving in, you have the Ace of Air. Yeah. It's not so much as a new way of thinking, more of a new ideology. Like, you know how you focus on a thought and you expand on it? Explore all the different avenues. Explore all the different avenues and possibilities, all tracing back to that one thought or inspiration. That's how it's coming across. It's like you're diving deep into a new thought process, a new way of understanding things or looking at a situation. I'm hearing where one person sees 2 moves ahead, you see 3 to 7. Yeah, the way it's coming off with the energy you're currently moving in, it's like you're have a new thought process, expanding on what you're thinking. It's like you see all the possible outcomes before they even arise. So when a situation or problem does occur, you've already seen beyond it. and have a potential solution. Now, with the energy in your environment, you have the Queen of Water. Yeah, this comes across a specific person in your environment that's emotionally in tune with the thoughts and feelings of others. It's like they balance you out, whereas you're logical, intellectual, you see things through a mental lens. This person, they're more balanced with emotional and intellectual, but at the same time, the best way I can describe the person that for this card in your energy is like they're emotional, intellectual, and spiritual all at the same time. Like they have a deep trust in their intuition. They have a deep trust in their intuition and the things that you don't see, like areas you may have a blind spot in. They've already seen it come and planned for it accordingly. Yeah, they're someone that's highly intuitive. Emotionally responsive, but use it for the benefit of others, so in this case, you. Yeah, when you're falling short in a situation, although it doesn't come across where that happens a lot. They don't judge or criticize you. It's more of like a nurturing and guiding you, and helping you see the areas you have a blind spot in. And again, Aquarius, it comes off where you have a blind spot more when it comes to the spirit thing is leave right there. It'll make more sense in the clarification. But anyway, we'll place your strengths is that you're not afraid of the winding twists and turns in the path that you're taking. Sorry about that, Aquarius. But what I was saying is that, yeah, you're not scared with the path you're taking. You have complete understanding that there's going to be some twists, there's going to be some turns. Sometimes you're going to hit a dead end, and that's okay. Take the lessons you learned before you hit the dead end, double back, and try a different route. And do better next time around. And apply the lessons you learned on the road you took that actually had a dead end. Yeah, the good and strong thing about you, Aquarius, is that you have complete understanding and awareness that sometimes there are people you will meet along the way that will add substance to the journey. People you can learn from, collaborate with. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're here for a long time. And when it comes time for you to go your separate ways, it's like you have no trouble in separation, because nothing is meant to last forever. Everything has a time and a season. And you're okay with that. Just like the lessons you've learned have a time and a place. Not everything you learn needs to be applied to every situation. Know the difference between when it's time to apply what you've originally learned, like what you know from your starting point, and apply the lessons or the strategies you learned at any point in time in your journey to where you are now. I hope that made sense to you, Aquarius. Because it's a little bit confusing to say, but I do hope it made sense to you. Anyway, what you have for your present moment, you have the 10 of Earth. This isn't just the way you carry yourself, but it's also the mindset you have. Like, everything you have is what you deserve. You've worked for it, you earned it, you put in the work, you took a risk and it paid off. Yeah, it comes across where you don't care if people are looking at you with jealousy. If they want, it's coming off as where if they want the same, they need to apply themselves the same way you did. But anyway, let's see. There's something else here for you, Aquarius. One moment. Because something about if you took a risk on yourself, if you've gambled on yourself recently, or if you took a chance on a situation that paid off, it's coming across like if you didn't do it off of a whim. You took the time to do the necessary research to weigh the risks, the costs, and the potential rewards accurately. It's coming across where one outweighed the other. I can't say for sure if the risk was higher than the reward or the reward was higher than the risk. Because it can depend based on your situation, being that Aquarius, not all of y'all are going through the same thing. Y'all all have different situations going on. For some of you, the risk was greater than the reward. For others, the reward was greater than the risk. But either which way, it's like you still took the time to navigate the situation, so even if the risk was higher, you still ensured success. Not to mention, like I said earlier, you have somebody in your natural environment, whether they're close to you or whether they're physically close to you or not. Any blind spots you have, they are likely to see. So yeah, one way or another, you ensured success for yourself, even if the risk was higher than the reward. If the reward was greater than the risk, if the reward was greater than the risk, it's coming off where you gained more than you expected. Anyway, based on the current energy that came out for you so far, there's one of three potential paths or courses of action you may take based on the energy that came out for you already. The first being the 3 of air. Yeah, you are steadily progressing yourself and gaining more knowledge. Whatever this new way of thinking, whatever it is that you're expanding on, This path could actually be you doing the work, taking time to research and gather information, learning all that you can, exploring every different avenue, seeing every avenue you explore from that starting thought process. Like, you want to understand it from a bird's eye view, from the left, from the right, from the center, from above and below, things that can go right, things that can go wrong. Seeing it from a different angle that you didn't even anticipate. It's like, because you want to understand it in full. You may be gathering research from multiple different sources. And again, still researching the same topic, the same thing, just from different points of view, from different authors, different journal articles. If this is relating to work, where you're looking at ways to advance your career, or for something personal to you, you may be talking to people that are already knowledgeable about the subject. If it's work related, because I don't know, for some of you, I feel like it is work related. You may be consulting not just with your supervisor, but with those that are around you, not the people that work on the same level as you, but those that work in different departments, but it still relates to your job description. Okay. Now with faith here, if you resonate with this path or course of action, it comes off more as you're applying what you've learned or what you know or learned. Whether you're spiritual or not, your intuition is speaking to you. You may have a gut feeling to act on what it is you know and apply it. I'm hearing you apply it in a way that may make you feel uncomfortable because something that's new to you, something that makes you feel uncertain because you don't know how it's going to be like. You may not be sure what the end result would be. But at the same time, you're going off of faith, you're going off your gut feeling, going off your intuition that it'll work out for your benefit. For those of you who are spiritual and listen to your intuition, your higher self, and your ancestors, they may even be pushing you to take a step forward. I'm hearing dip your toe in the water, gauge the temperature before diving right in there. So yeah, whatever it is you started looking into, started researching, started building upon, and if you're applying it, you could be applying it either as a side gig, side hustle, starting with family and friends as a way to test it out, to see what works, what doesn't work, what applications could be adjusted. I'm hearing before putting it on the market to increase your market audience. Even if it's something work related, you might be consulting one or two of your coworkers just to get their point of view or perspective, test it out, whether it's a new method, new side new method, new side project. Test it out with one of them first, see how it works, and get their feedback before presenting it to the. I'm hearing before presenting it to your supervisor and it becoming corporate policy. Okay. So yeah, if it's work related and you have a new idea for doing things at your job, that could be highly beneficial and increase productivity. You're testing it out with your coworkers first, 1 or 2 to start, before presenting it to your supervisor or possibly those above them. Anyway, in the last path or course of action, you have heaven and earth. For some of you, whatever it is this new way of thinking, this new idea, this new ideology, I'm here also hearing this new way of being that you're building upon, brick by brick, layer by layer, expanding as far as you go. For some of you, it's bringing you into spiritual alignment. You're starting to feel more connected, not just to yourself, but also to your intuition. You're actually hearing that little voice, hearing your intuition. I'm hearing clear as day. Signs and symbols you didn't notice before, you're starting to key in on and pay attention to. And just moving with the natural flow. And yeah, just moving with the natural flow of the energy around you. You're paying attention more. You may be paying more attention to things that are calling you or aligning with you. Say, for example, whatever this new way of thinking is, it's like things that are relating to it comes to you more easily. Whether you're out and about and you'll see something that relates to it, or there's just some random pop-up that you end up seeing on YouTube or in Google. Like somehow you're getting more access to the information you're already looking for. And as far as you building, it's like yeah, the best way I can say it is, alright, Spirit, how exactly do you want me to say it? For some of you, you may be guided to do something with the information you're learning, and you're actually picking up on that. You're acknowledging that you're supposed to be doing something with the information. For some of you, you just don't know how. For others of you, you know exactly how. It's just a question of when. Yeah, the last thing Spirit's saying with this one is that you're trusting your intuition a little bit more to guide you on when to learn something, how to apply it, who you're going to apply it with, and where you're going to start. And lastly, regardless of what path or course of action you take, what you can expect over the upcoming weeks, you have love. Yeah, I'm hearing move in kindness and take time to reflect. Who are you doing it for? Spirit is raising the question of the information you value most and share among others. What is your purpose? Are you doing it with a kind heart and being genuine and sharing the information to share it with those that you know are like-minded people? Or is it to gain attention, notice, and prestige? So yeah, with this, you're being asked to reflect on your intention. If you feel called to share what you know or share what it is you learned, apply it in any given situation, you're being asked, what exactly is your intent behind it? And you may be calling this into question over the next couple of weeks. Especially if you feel like you're guided or called to share the information. You may be looking for the reasoning behind it. Are you doing it just to do it? Are you doing it because you're being guided to do it? Like, what is the main purpose? Yeah, because Spirit can be telling you to do something, but at the end of the day, what is the intention that you have behind it? Are you doing it with love, kindness, consideration, compassion, respect for others, and a genuine willingness to feed information to those you know deserve it or lack the resources to find it on their own? Okay. Okay, let's clarify for Aquarius, please. Yeah. Clarify. Alright, one moment, Aquarius. Yeah, one moment, Aquarius. Because you already know I don't like to see the cards before they are placed. Not this one. This is one of the side messages. Wait. Yeah, this goes from Maiden. Not it. Where? Wait, this goes where? Main or side message? Side message. Wait, air or earth? Earth? You have one. Not it. Huh. Oh, wait. Heaven and earth is earth. You meant the 10 of earth or heaven and earth? Heaven of earth. Heaven and earth. Alright, anything else for Aquarius? This is what? Okay, yeah, apparently that's everything for you, Aquarius. Yeah. Being adamant, don't touch the deck. So with the Ace of Earth is clarified by the Four of Wands. this is kind of like a coming together energy. Whatever this new way of thinking, this new ideology, this new train of thought that you're having, it may be new, but it's not so new. With the Four of Wands here, it's how best to the best way I can say it is like this didn't happen on its own. It's like you married one way of thinking, one thought process with another to create this new perspective, this elevated level of understanding. It's like this new thought, this new centerpiece is something that was created after building on. Either building on your old way of thinking and combining with someone else's, or building on two different conflicting ideas to create a solid foundation that you're working your way out from. Now with the maiden the maiden is clarified by the eight of chalices. And you are walking away from something. This journey that you're taking, these twists and turns that you don't mind, it comes across just because you've done it before, where you literally got up and walked away from something that doesn't serve you. And you have no problem with returning back to the same energy of, oh, time for me to go. Because this new journey that you're taking, if you haven't already, you may be walking from something that no longer serves you, which is probably prompting you to continue on walking along your path and not being bothered by the twists and turns, because whenever that happens, it's a new challenge that's presenting itself. But it's not just that, because it keeps on coming up that you're walking away from something. There's no guilt, no regret, no remorse about it. It's just that it was time. Yeah, it was time, and you're okay with that. Because like I said, you've done it before, where you got up and walked away from a situation where you know it was over and done with. And you're not staying any longer than you have to. Okay, sorry about that, Aquarius. Now for faith. Oh, you have the Chariot. Now, I do recall saying that with the faith, whatever this new way of thinking is, this new ideology, this new thought process or train of thought that you're building on, you have a gut feeling to apply in some way, shape, or form. Your spirit guides and ancestors giving you a little nudge. But with the Chariot here, if you haven't started already, when you do, you may be going at it full force. For some of you, you want to see the achievement, you want to see the outcome, you want to know what's going to result from this. And you already have like a basic idea of what's going to happen, or the results that's going to be shown, because again, in your present moment, you know what you're doing. The risk you take, whether the risk is greater than the reward or the reward is greater than the risk, you're maneuvering the situation so either which way, you're still going to gain something out of it. And with the Chariot here clarifying the Faith card, even if you don't fully understand or know how it's going to work with you applying what it is, this new way of thinking that you're building on, some way, shape, or form, you know you're going to see results from it that are going to work out to your benefit because you've done the work to understand every possible outcome. And even if there is something that's in your blind spot, there's someone in your environment, whether they're close to you or not, that do pick up on things that you don't. Because again, they're like a balanced combination of emotional intelligence, emotion intelligence, and spirit. Yeah, I'm hearing they rely on their intuition more than you do. And see the outcomes that you don't see. But like I said, things that are in your blind spot, chances are they're the ones that's going to catch it. So either which way, you're still going to have some form of success, and you know it. Now lastly, with heaven, earth here, is clarified by the Four of Chalices. For those of you who resonate on this path, Spirit's just given like an extra nudge, because it comes off where Aquarius, some of you are sleeping on yourself. Meaning, you know your capabilities, you know your level of understanding, you know the level of intellect you have. At the same time, you're not applying it in a way that's beneficial, because like, it's like there's more I need to know, there's more I need to do. You're denying a potential opportunity that's being presented to you by Spirit. And for those of you that resonate with this path, you may be hearing it, again, you're hearing it clear as day. To start something, do something, you have the knowledge, you have the intuition, you have your spirit team backing you up. They're offering you a chance to act on something, to do something, but it's not so much that you're comfortable where you're at. It comes off more of you're not comfortable moving forward with what's being offered to you or presented to you. Yeah, you have the green light, but you're not. You have your foot on you'll be having fun on the break, even though you have the green light. If not the break, you just taking it real slow and steady. Yeah, because this, I don't feel or see you moving forward. Not like you are with this path. It's more of a stall. Alright. But like I said earlier, either which way, no matter what path or course of action you take, you still have the love card as your final outcome, where you're really sitting yourself down and contemplating, what are you doing this for? Who are you sharing the information with, and why are you doing it? Like, what's your reasoning, what's your intuition, what's your intention? You know you're being guided to do it, but what's your intention behind it? What's the intended goal? Are you doing it out of love, care, and respect for all people, and providing them with information they need to know, or to gain attention and recognition? Now, lastly, for your side message, Aquarius. You have the 10 of fire, desire, and the 6 of water. You also have the world card, 5 of chalices, and the star. Alright, starting with these three. You are mastering a craft or a skill set. Now, for those of you that are more of a thinker than a doer, you're advancing yourself to become what's considered an expert in your field. Oh, no, but yeah, there's still some way, shape, or form you're applying it. You're taking action with what it is you know, or what it is you learned. Yeah, and offering it up to others. You're examining your deepest desires of what's going to fulfill you and bring you purpose, but at the same time, you're taking it slow and steady, having compassion with yourself, and taking the time to walk away when you need to break. So yeah, again, it's just I'm reiterating, when it comes to your desire, like, what do you want out of this? What's fulfilling about it? What's your intended goal and purpose? How is it going to satisfy you? There is going to be times when you actually walk away altogether because you need to pause, you need to break, to re-examine, and then come back to the table and have the conversation with yourself. It's given the vibe of there are going to be some times when you get it wrong, as you start off one way for one specific reason, but then it grows into something else. So your initial, So if it comes to the point in time when it feels like your initial statement or your initial belief of why you're doing something turns out to be wrong, it's fine. It's okay. Just examine where you're currently at this given time. I'm here to create a new mission statement of for the purpose of what it is you're doing and you plan to achieve, or who you plan to extend knowledge to. Oh, gosh. But as far as these remaining 3 cards, the World, 5 of Chalices, and the Star, yeah, you may be starting a whole new cycle that you're not happy about. You may feel like you're caught in a rut. Alright, Spirit, how do you want me to say it? Because the 5 of Chalices, you feel looking back, remorse or regret, self-pitying energy, but that doesn't match for you, Aquarius. It more so comes off for, yes, you are starting over with something, you're happy and excited, but at the same time, you're caught in a rut, you don't know how to move forward. But with the Star card, both Star here, yeah, you're going to be coming out of that soon. You have all this energy. You may feel, if you currently do feel like this, it may not last for long, because with the Star card here, you have all this energy. You know exactly how to apply it, who you're going to apply it to, and the motivation to move forward with it. Yeah, you're not looking for a particular outcome. Just to move forward, have fun with it, create your starting point, create a starting point and use it as a data point. So yeah, Aquarius, if you feel like you're in a rut right now, if you know what you're supposed to do next, if you know what you're supposed to do next but not how, yeah, side message is just start. The how or why doesn't necessarily matter. Just use may not necessarily matter at this time. Use your first stage as a starting data entry point. And go from there. But anyway, Aquarius, this is the reading that I have for you. I do hope you liked or at least gained some insight from the reading. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button as there are more videos to come. That being said, I shall catch you in the next one. Bye, Aquarius.